Also, what remains to be seen is America's strategy for building tomorrow's industries, but more importantly, their workforce. I want to bring on Dan Varroney, policy strategist, author of Rethinking Economic Growth. Dan, thanks for being on here. You've got an op-ed that you wrote, and it says, America has a strategy for building tomorrow's industries. Now it needs an equally ambitious strategy for building tomorrow's workforce. What do you mean by that?
Great question. So we've got employers, educators, and workforce agencies all working apart. Universities focus on degrees. Employers, focus on vacancies. Workforce agencies focus on training. What we need them to build regional talent pipelines together, right? So if we're going to create tomorrow's jobs, we got to do it faster than we're preparing people to fill them. I mean, that's a problem. That's what's going on.
And that's pertaining to artificial intelligence, or with the development of artificial intelligence, this is where we got to get creative when it comes to tomorrow's jobs and tomorrow's workforce.
So it's actually bigger than that. It's AI, it's advanced manufacturing, it's biotech, and it's quantum computing, and the full value chain of new technological advances. We've got to build a workforce that can move up into that level.
How do we do it?
Great question. So
that's why I get paid the big bucks, Dan.
I know. Well, asking those great questions. So, interestingly enough, Ohio State is already integrating AI fluency across its undergraduate curriculum. So that's good news. High schools and community colleges at the same time are adding AI, robotics, and technical credentials. So what I'm saying is AI education should not be limited to computer scientists. Every student needs to understand how AI changes the work that they hope to do. So I'm going to give you some examples.
Sure.
So when I was writing Rethinking Economic Growth, I was absolutely thrilled and fascinated to talk with two companies. One was MECO in Alabama. They partnered with trade schools and educational institutions to strengthen the workforce pipeline. And essentially what they did is they said, hey, these are the skills that we're going to need. Can we work with you? Can we partner with you to develop your curriculum? And in doing so, what they did is they helped build a pipeline of workers. Another company called Malden Paving Products in South Carolina did a similar type thing where they helped to shape a career-centered curriculum. They created work experiences that led them to those full-time jobs. Now, what was really cool about this is they didn't wait for the labor market to solve their problem. They just went ahead and built the talent pipeline themselves. So there are practical solutions out there, and especially for small and mid-sized businesses. If you go to local schools, community colleges, and other institutions that have training opportunities, work with them, partner with them, and say, look, these are the skills that we're looking for. What kinds of programs can you have at your institution of learning to help us build our workforce pipeline?
Talking to Dan Varroney, policy strategist, author of Rethinking Economic Growth. Dan, there's a lot of people who feel that AI, we know AI is going to take a lot of jobs, and there's a lot of people who feel there will not be enough other jobs created in other industry or whatever it may be to fill the void. What do you see 5, 10 years down the road?
So I would say that leaning into technology and where the U.S. economy is going creates a lot of exciting opportunities. So even myself, I am a one-person small business. I am leveraging AI. I literally, so when you and I talk about economic data, instead of me spending 10, 15 hours a week going and digging this out, I've trained my AI tools to literally create an economic dashboard that I literally go into it every morning and I see what's new and different, and I stay on top of that. What I'm suggesting is that whether you're a small, mid-size, or even a large business, that there's opportunities there to improve the business. But for workers, I think really doing some research about what's going to be coming online in terms of opportunities and then seeking out programs, I think is being proactive. I think by being proactive, you're going to find opportunities that you didn't realize were going to exist. There's a lot of advanced manufacturing being built and developed here in the United States. The president has done a good job attracting these new investments into this country. It's a great opportunity to really research, look at what possibilities are out there, and really lean into how you can get trained and up to speed on these new opportunities.
The book is called Rethinking Economic Growth. The author is Dan Varroney. Dan, thanks for your time today, buddy, as always.
A pleasure. Take good care.